everybody, Diane here. I want to talk to you about my first 5-star book for 2022. It is called Hamnet by Maggie O'Farrell. It's a novel about the plague, and that's what it says on the cover. The plague does feature in this book, but it's not a main character. Hamnet was the son of William Shakespeare, so you get to find out a little bit about the novelization of William Shakespeare's family, who were actual people. So there's a little historical fiction in here. There's some things about the plague. It's just a great book. It's beautifully written, great character development, and I highly recommend it to you. Hamnet by Maggie O'Farrell.
Hi, I'm Patty Pennick, Head of Youth Services at the Goffstown Public Library, and today I wanted to share with you one of my favorite picture books of all time. I like it because it's a story about friendship, and it's really funny as well. So the story is about a grumpy old bear who's lived alone for quite some time, and frankly, he likes it that way. All along one day comes a tap, tap, tapping at his door, and when he opens it, who does he see? But a teeny tiny little mouse who wants nothing more but to come in the house and share a cup of tea. Does Bear want this mouse in his house? He does not. And while I can't fault the bear for not wanting a mouse in his house, the friendship that ensues later on as you read the story is very heartwarming. Lots of great vocabulary. As an adult, it's fun to read as well, you know, with your child, with this fun vocabulary. And if you like it, the good news about it is there are about 4 or 5 others in this series. So come into the library and ask to check out A Visitor for Bear.
Hi everybody, this is Stacy, Teen Services Library Assistant. Okay teens, I have a perplexing mystery for you. This is Kendare Blake's All These Bodies. All right, it is 1/3 historical fiction, 1/3 mystery, and 1/3 horror. But combine it and it is the perfect recipe for the best read ever. All right. Here's what happens. It is the summer of 1958, and there is a killing spree going on across the Midwest. Now, these bodies are racking up, and they're found all over the place. Some of them in their homes, some of them in cars, some of them actually in the fields. The one thing they have in common is all their blood is drained from their body. And actually, in the scene itself, really, there's very little blood. So where is it all going? The police are baffled. Finally, though, there's a break in the case in the summer in Minnesota, and a family, the Carlson family, is found in their home. And they too, their bodies are just like the other ones, drained of all its blood. But this time, there's somebody else, a young teenager, and she is covered in the Carlson family's blood, like somebody had poured it on her. She's ready to tell her story, though, but only to Michael, who's the sheriff's son. So, I don't know, is she guilty of the murders? Is something else sinister going on? The only way that you're going to know and be the judge is if you read the book. And if you want to find out more about this book, Liz and I, my co-host on the Curious Reader podcast, will be sharing everything that we loved and some other information about this book. So make sure you check out Kendare Blake's All These Bodies.
As part of our community conversation about civics, we are delighted that on March 28th, we're going to have an author event at the New Hampshire Institute of Politics at St. Anselm's College. The Upswing by Robert Putnam and Shailene Romney Garrett is the book that we're discussing in our March 16th, Wednesday afternoon at 1:30 book group. The subtitle of the book is How America Came Together a Century Ago and How We Can Do It Again. It's about differences in American politics and how people who are passionate with like minds can come together. E pluribus unum. The Upswing. We have lots of copies here at the library. Come and join us at 1:30 on Wednesday, March 16th. Read the book. Come on March 28th to meet the authors.